Dear students, today I am discussing one of the important sum on Eoq. Before going into deep discussion of it, first you have to understood what is Eoq. You have to understand what is Eoq. Eoq is the ideal order quantity a company should purchase to minimize inventory cost such as holding cost, storage cost and order cost. Again I am telling, it is the minimum or ideal, don't say minimum, rather you should say ideal order quantity a company should purchase to minimize its inventory costs such as holding cost, shortage cost and order cost. Okay, understood. Now first, what is the formula of EOQ? It can be written in different way in different books, but I am telling you it in this way. EOQ equal to root over 2AO by C. What is 2AO? It is the part of the formula. A means annual demand. A means annual demand. If in the problem it is given the annual consumption is given in monthly consumption mode, that means monthly consumption is given 100 units, you have to convert it into a year wise, it becomes automatically 1200 units. It may be given into quarterly, you have to convert it into a yearly, that means in that case you have to multiply that figure by 4. Then it may be given in a weeks, then what you have to do, you have to multiply it by 52. Why? Because a year comprises of 52 weeks. It may be given fortnightly, then what you have to do, you have to multiply it by 24. Why? Fortnight means 15 days. In this way you have to do it. Simply you have very carefully to look at the demand is given in which fashion, whether it is monthly or weekly or yearly or quarterly, you have to simply convert it into a yearly consumption. Understood? Now O is ordering cost and C is the carrying cost. Carrying cost is actually calculated as a percentage of unit price, and one important thing is that actually what we are telling here as carrying cost, it is actually the storage cost, and the ordering cost what we are actually telling, it is actually the carrying cost. Okay, but here it is given that annual demand is given 2400 units, annual demand, ordering cost is given rupees 4. Okay, annual demand is given 2004, ordering cost is given for one important, it is very important to notify that again I am telling, students are actually in confused when they are asked for what is actually ordering cost and what is carrying cost. In real life actually ordering cost is actually the carrying cost, and the carrying cost is actually the holding cost, stock holding cost, and there is actually a vice versa relationship between the carrying cost and holding cost. Okay, now I am telling, just putting the value 2 into 2400 into 4 by 0.288. Why? Right now I have told you carrying cost is calculated in this way, 2% and 10%, 2% and 10% that they have given. Storage cost is 2%, interest rate is 10%. 12% on the unit price. What is the unit price? 2440. It came out as 0.288, and the EOQ value came out as 258 units approximately. What will be the number of orders in a year? Number of orders in a year, you have to give 2400 by 258, 9.3 times. That means you have to give order 9.3 times. Now look at here, what does it mean? To purchase that product you have to give order 9.3 times. Also you can say 9 times or 10 times, whatever it may be. Every time you have to bear the carrying cost from where you have purchased it. That's why it is actually known as ordering cost, in real life actually the carrying cost. And if you look at the stock holding cost, that is given storage cost and insurance cost, that is actually the stock holding cost, but we are telling it as carrying cost. It is a very tricky one in case of EOQ, and there is a vice versa relationship. Just right now I will explain. Let me finish the sum, again I will explain. Now you have to find out the total cost. What is the total cost? Very easy. You have to purchase 2400 units, it should be multiplied by 2.40, that's why it is 5760. Then the ordering cost, how many orders? There 9.3 has been considered as 10 orders, because fraction order cannot be given. What does it mean? Suppose when you are visiting a shop to purchase a shirt, you cannot say in this way, give me 1.5 shirt, give me 1.3 shirt. Either you have to purchase a 1 shirt or 2 shirt or whatever, it may be an integer value, that's why it cannot be considered as 9.3. If it is 9, then the demand will not be fulfilled, that's why it has been considered as 10 into 4. Then the carrying cost, is, we have calculated carrying cost is actually, the formula is EOQ by 2 into 0.288. EOQ by 2 means, what is EOQ by 2? EOQ is actually came out as 258 by 2 into 0.288, it comes out as 137.15. It means actually the total annual inventory cost to purchase that material is 5837.15. Now I am explaining the basic thing of ordering on carrying cost. Suppose I am a shop merchant, I want to run my business in this way. Suppose I am purchasing my shirts from Bombay now, or Mumbai, whatever it may be. Suppose what happens, I can take decision in this way, I can purchase my total goods at a time. Suppose I require 1 lakh shirt in a year. What I can do, I have purchased the whole lot either by train or by plane or whatever may be, or by ship. I have purchased the total lot at a time, and I have taken a warehouse in my business area. Then what does it mean? I have to pay only one time carrying cost, and I have to bear my warehouse cost monthly or whatever it may be yearly. That means I have to taken a go down only monthly basis. What does it mean? It becomes, look at here very carefully, the carrying cost, I have purchased the goods only once at a time, that's why I have to the carrying cost only once at a time, but I have to bear the warehouse cost monthly recurring way. That's why my carrying cost will be lower and my stock holding cost will be higher. Or I can take decision in a different way. Suppose I have decided that I will not maintain my warehouse, I will not take a warehouse on rent, rather I will purchase my shirts according to my demands. In that case, as and when demand arises, I am giving the order. That's why in every case when I am purchasing the goods, I have to bear the carrying cost. Now see my dear students, what happened earlier, the carrying cost was once at a time, but the warehouse cost is a monthly recurring expenses. But right now the carrying cost becomes a monthly recurring expenses, but the warehouse cost is nil, or it may be carried out at a very minimum cost. That's why there is a very inverse relationship between the carrying cost in real life. Actually, again I am telling, in ordering cost is actually the carrying cost, and carrying cost is actually the stock holding cost. Hope you understood the sum.